Hey, yo, Crusher, let's run that back.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, it's temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. And he'll start it out here with a line drive to the gap in left, and he'll have extra bases to start the ball game. And he will pull into offensively here in this first month of the year. Now a sacrifice attempt here. Throw not in time.
But I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Presley will get there as he makes the catch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score to make this a swing and a hard ground ball to third. Altuve for one. On to Carter, it's a double play. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. But with an ERA of an even 3 in 30 starts. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2-1. Now the 0-1 pitch is swung on and hit out to Desmond at short. Throw on to the... Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Swing and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Catch made there by Altuve. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And he is into 3-2. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline.
Especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first.
High fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball. Or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he struck the League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. A dive and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's to see if anything's up here with nobody out. On the move is Desmond. Gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that.
Tim starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball back up the box. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire this. And he got him to swing early on the changeup there as this is skied out towards straightaway right. Moore is in a few. Looks at a called strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And a fastball swung on and missed on the side. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out.
Zimmerman.
Now a swing by Zimmerman and a ball well hit out to deep left field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And an offline. Swing and he takes this the other way to right. Number 4 is there and a big uppercut there as he popped this straight up, and I mean way up there on the left side of the infield. Tally their first hit in this one. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't the 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Now 3-2.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on leading off the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
At least he's got that going for him.
Now a ball hit high in the air over toward the right side. Carter camps under it, and he's got... Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Number 4 is there here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get
Here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And this is a major league pop-up, all right, way up there.
All the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Desmond for 1. On to LaRoche, just a step too late as they can't get...
Never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. And they'll stop the runner, Jesus Guzman. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And that's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him. Here's VR out there at shortstop. On to first, and Worth is set down. There are 2 away. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Fowler will put this one away.
between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And he'll let it fly from deep. And comes set. Now the pitch. Now a good swing there as he sends this one high and deep toward the left field corner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Worth has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed... Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1 and 2.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up and...
It's to 2 and 1 now. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is...
Here's count. This is where you need to pounce.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track.
Last 2 at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last 2 batters.
Oh, and this goes right past him. And he will recover.
Headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And on the error, a run is going to... And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on half of the 7th.
Third baseman.
Now a ball lined to the right side, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9.
But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3.
2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff...
You want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. Number 9 on the year as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Throw into second, and he will beat the throw into
Zimmerman.
on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they won't risk it at... Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside
Backstop.
and he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. 2. Here's the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. 94 for strike 1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Espinosa. On to LaRoche, just a step too late.
Great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
That's hard hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. Throw will hold. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw. Now a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the close in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. 1 in the inning for the Nationals thanks to this swing by Ian.
Fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. In to cut it off is Worth. It's a base hit. Grounded to third. There's 1. And that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up. And the Nationals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, the Nationals